YouTube is currently asking me to share the stream or and all to I don't know what's going on. Alright, so we're properly live now. So let's get right into it. So we're going to be tape reduction. So we already had this market maker buy model, sell model, sorry, played out here. After price made it higher at 2:30 p.m. Then price dropped lower. So price traded to this 1 hour fair value gap we indicated from the higher time frames from the New York session live stream. So from doing the New York session, we indicated this imbalance here. So price trace into it here and then drop lower. So if price is to come to have a retracement before going higher for the clean highs, price will be interested in this set of further blocks. But that's for a buy narrative. So let's tape the 5 minutes and sub 5 minutes to see what price currently offering. So from the 1 p.m. candle on the 1 hour, we have this long wick. So we indicated the discount week. We indicated the week, the midpoint of the week, which is consecutive encroachment. So price are straight into it. Alright, I think the screen. Wait, how do I set this? I don't know. My whole system is currently acting up for some weird reason, which is strange. Because why the heck is my chart zoomed up like this? Let's open trading view again and see what it brings. So there will be significant less talking in this coin stream. So it will be more based on price action. So if you're interested in repeating this session with us, come on live and join us. I currently like to use the Asian session to study, to backtest and forward test all of my day's trading. So that's what we're currently doing. So we're currently trying to see if price will be interested in this short term high, because the market maker sell model already took place here. So we're trying to see for a reversal after price has traded down to the midpoint of that 5 minutes. Sorry, that 1 hour discount week, which is this consequent encroachment here, which is this red candle, this red horizontal line. So we had this volume imbalance here on the 5 minute time frame. So that should act as an inversion level, taking price higher to this short term high and likely the intermediate term high. So we're trying to see how price trades on this region. So I'd like to see this imbalance left open and see price have little to no resistance trading above these highs, because these are relatively core highs and there are buy stops resting above these highs here. So above these highs, you had buy side liquidity. So we're currently anticipating price to invert with these CBs. So this we're going to extend this imbalance here coupled with this other imbalance. So we'd expect this to invert to the upside. We want to see little to no resistance getting to this high, this first terminals here. Here is the intermediate term high. After we get a when we get price action trades to this short term high, would be expecting the next draw to be this intermediate term high. And once this intermediate term high is violated, then we are to come for this 1 hour fair value gap here, which is this. So let's come to the midpoint of this 1 hour fair value gap at least, because we already traded inside of it here. So it is price is currently signifying that it is in fact interested in this imbalance here. So this little dog up here is just an indication of it, of price being interested in this liquidity pool. Alright, so if you zoom into this price action, after price left this breakaway gap and rallied higher, Then we had a little consolidation here, and then price went higher. And just when price goes higher like this at 8:26 p.m., price trades down to the low of this candle, which is coupled with the high of this candle. This right here is an immediate rebalance. This is price rebalancing this candle here, preventing any form of imbalance being created. Even though we have this volume imbalance here, but that's what you get on 1 minute. On a 1 minute time frame, there is little volume, and you have tradings like this, price leaving imbalances like this, volume imbalances. So if you're a trader that likes the PDRA, the volume imbalance as a PDRA, you can use that to your advantage. So we're trying to tag buy side liquidity here. So this was the little to no resistance I was talking about, because these pools of liquidity, they are low resistance liquidity on signatures. So I would not want price to stay too long inside of this trading environment. So we have this volume imbalance here, coupled with this fair value gap, and sorry, we have this. This is a liquidity void. This is no volume imbalance because there's no trading inside of it, so it is void of liquidity. So here we have a liquidity void. So I would not expect price to respect this liquidity void taking price higher. So if we are to come lower, we are to come lower to the upper quadrant of these sets of imbalances. You have a volume imbalance, a fair value gap, which is a BC, coupled with this liquidity void. So I'd want price to trade to at least the midpoint of all of these sets of imbalances, likely a week to this inversion high. Yeah. So here you have an inversion level. Why is that? Because I would like to, as a market maker, I would like to induce a sentiment for short. Yeah. So they'll think price should be going lower. So I'd want to create a sentiment like that. So when I have a sentiment being built up with a Judas like this, when price drops lower, there'll be more sales stops being placed on the marketplace. So I'd want those buy stops for my own benefit. I would want to use those buy stops as counterparty to my buy order that will offload above this higher. So I'm currently incorporating this volume imbalance, this liquidity void, sorry, with this volume imbalance and also this fair value gap. All of it here is an imbalance. So we've traded to the midpoint of these sets of imbalance. I would like to, for better entry, I'd like to get a week here to the eye of this inversion fair value gap. This is an inversion fair value gap. So when I have a candle painted like this, it is indicating an inversion fair value gap. So the volume imbalances and the liquidity void, they are not in the PDRA matrix because they are the weakest, they are one of the weakest links of PDRAs. So we do not look at them as, in the hierarchy of PDRAs, we look at them as less. They are lesser PDRAs in comparison to the fair value gaps and other blocks. And equilibrium. Equilibrium is a very powerful PDRA. So I pointed you out to look at this breakaway gap. So if you draw that out in time, this is a breakaway gap. I would not want it to be filled. So this breakaway gap being filled is an invalidation level. So your stops will be placed at the low of this candle, which is the eye of of the breakaway gap here. So placing your stops here, entering from this in- immediate rebalance here when this when price inverted this fair value gap, offloading at these buy stops, this buy side liquidity and at the short term high. What's the time? Okay, it's currently 8:35 p.m. Price action like this is too perfect when you have this grapple coupled with this grapple here, the consequent encroachment of these wicks being exactly the same here. So they are both the same at the same point. So Personally, I would like price to come to the eye of this grey pool and then rally higher. So this is, we'll call these 2x interlapping grey pools. Notice how price is currently consolidating, trying to fill in this liquidity void because of the unfilled price action which was left there. So price is currently trading inside of it. Remember this buy side liquidity and also this short term high. who would have their stop loss placed here, the people currently making money with this rally. So their stop losses will be placed here. So because of how we spent too long around this range, I'm expecting price to respect this very shorter block for lower prices. Currently have these clean highs here and also these relative equal lows here. So don't want to see how price, if price is interested in trading into this gray pool. All indication is pointing to this PDRA because we failed this failure swing here, failing to come to the midpoint of this week here, this premium week here, failed to come to the midpoint of this. So this is currently indicating price interesting in lower prices short term. So we want to see price first come to this PDRA. We've left a couple of all of these are clean lows. So see, so if you look at your top left here, look at the lows. All of the lows are 5,833.7. The same thing here. You have the same figure here, and also the same figure here. also with the eyes. You see how the wicks are all respecting the liquidity void. So I want to see price pick one pool of liquidity and neutralize them. And remember, we're currently trading inside of this BC. You have this price rally higher here, creating buy side delivery. So we're currently seeking sell side delivery, and we've had that here. And when price has seek sell side delivery and it spends too much time inside of an imbalance like this is indicative of a choppy price action, like a slow market. Let's just put it that way. So when you have price staying too long inside of an imbalance like this, you do not want that. You want to see price respecting and not spending too much time inside of imbalances. So order flow can be established cleanly. So with that price respecting this bearish order block, seeking this pool of liquidity. Why did we pick this gray pool as something of significance? If you can see, low, these highs and these lower lows, this is a breaker. This right here is a breaker, and on breaker candle here, you have these wicks. So the algorithm will see this as something of interest. And when you plot this, the midpoint of these weeks and also the midpoint of these weeks, they both align here. So hence why we draw this out. So we are anticipating to see this bearish order block be respected. Judging by how we've spent so much time inside of this imbalance here, I would like us to come for these lows here. First, to determine if we come for sell stops here, would want to see this bakery gap being violated. Any indication of this bakery gap being violated, we are coming for lower prices because we walk through price from here going above here, creating this bakery gap, then rally above here, making this immediate rebalance 8:26 p.m. candle. So we'll be ending the stream in about 3 minutes time. Alright, so I'll see you guys tomorrow during the New York AM session. All right. Thanks for joining us as we walk through this body of price action together. I'll see you guys same time tomorrow for the morning session.